Saturday night. She came out of the floor out of nowhere. But they like the venues like to charge you every time you use it.
They do.
Well, that's fine. Oh, okay. That's fine. But sportswear, no, evening gown, they would have had to lift me up out that what you call it.
Look, y'all would have seen me come. No,
this is how I would have been, bro.
I would have been coming up like, I would have been coming up like this, but on the platform I'd have been doing this.
Okay.
Spinning while I was coming up, they were like,
well, I tell you, and then you got them screens. Oh, I would have just.
They've utilized the screens forever.
Yeah,
baby, that's
they went carried away with the
that's overkill now.
But still, when I came up on that, that's all y'all would have had on that screen, just me popping up here.
we ready to order?
It's good. We'll be up in about 20 seconds, just as soon as I go back there and get it. What do you think for food of the day?
Yeah, I'll just whatever y'all have.
Yeah, I'm good. I want the pork chop.
Pork chop, excellent.
What comes with that again?
That comes with the mashed potatoes, a little bit of our bacon.
Oh, just the stuff that's on the menu. That's what come with it.
Okay, let me have it. I'll take the pork chops too.
I want the butter scat chicken.
You explain to Terry what was to come with the pork
We was
chop?
explaining to Miss Terry what come with the pork
That's
chop.
going to be the bacon roasted collard greens, the mashed
Collard greens,
potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
You cool, because we don't want you to send it back. He's known
For
sending this food back. Everywhere we go, every week.
He will send us.
Yeah, I know he won't.
Oh yes, he will, because he's gonna sample it and he's gonna take.
I'm having the pork chops as well with no fried onions. The jalapeno gravy is on the potatoes.
Yep.
Let me have it on the
On
side.
the side.
Yes.
Side gravy said no fried onions.
No fried onions. And let me have my pork chop well done.
Can I have my gravy on the side?
I was just like, ain't that stupid? It was something you said about chicken.
Buttermilk and fried chicken.
Yeah, that comes with two sides, correct?
That comes with mashed potatoes and the collard. Same setup, mashed potatoes and collard greens on that. That's why they're
Oh, I could have anything but collard greens.
bacon.
Collard greens gives me the
Mac and
rice.
cheese.
The mac and cheese.
Give me the mac and cheese. Can I have the mac and cheese? Collard greens gives me the rice.
It's probably the collard greens that mom makes. They don't make them with all that grease.
Onion side gravy, pork chop side gravy, pork chop side gravy. Is that good? Excellent, excellent. I'll get you another drink in just a second, sir.
Thank you so much.
Did you need him to tell Terry again what was on the
No, I think we told Terry what it was.
Terry like
So as long as Terry knows what's...
I do not. I sent it back that one time because I ordered the wrong thing.
3.
What, one time?
Oh, we gonna tell the
The
story.
one time when we went to Papa Do's. That's the one time I sent my food back.
You see the food back at Mama and Joe Kitchen. What was that place last time? Mary Joe.
Mary Mad.
Mary May.
Yes, you did.
What I sent back?
Wait a minute. That's the first time tasting the pot liquor or something.
Yeah, the pot liquor.
It's something you said.
Pot sticker. Ain't no pot liquor. Oh my Jesus. What is happening out here?
That was my first time I ever seen food back.
Okay, well maybe it's just because you said
Because at one time.
maybe because you ate it. No, maybe because you other people food and you said, oh, this I'm gonna get that.
Oh, well, his big guy had on his plate.
I know you should record because them hoes gonna be in their phone the entire time.
I
Oh,
see
it doesn't
that.
make it. No, I'm done.
You always
Because-
come done, but I promise you, you're gonna down
As
again.
if you're not. So anyway,
I put my phone down.
I'm about to. We're gonna do our meeting.
I'm about to meet him.
We're gonna do our meeting. So give Terry the camera because I'm sure he's not gonna say anything.
Yes, okay, so we're getting ready to actually start. And what happens is, before we start, Terry does all the talking. Then once the conversation starts, he stops talking. So,
He put his little on stop. Almost like the baby did in his house.
so what's going to be,
Oh shit.
where are we starting?
Well, first let's do our introduction. You ready? This is our meet and eat Mondays. Per Andre's post, we're going to give you guys a rundown of the weekend. Everyone always wants to know what we do at these meetings. Well, you're about to find out today why we meet every Monday. Now, let me give my disclaimer.
Okay, great, because I was just
All
about to
the
get mine.
views that are expressed in this post are the personal views of each individual that's talking. Please don't take anything to heart. It's just our personal views. All the politics go out the door, and all the realness comes in. So if you can't take the heat, please stay out of this kitchen.
Yes, I am a realist, so I'm going to call things exactly the way I see them. And for those who may get offended, I am deeply sorry that you feel that way. But these are my personal opinions, and I'm not intending to offend anyone, but I am intending to let the truth be told. You can say what you want to say about what I say. Yes, my truth. You can say what you want to say about my truth. However, most of the time, my truth is what you're thinking and afraid to say. But I will say it. Mario.
Hi, I'm Mario. They invite me to these dinners to pay for them. They say they're my friends, but they're really using me.
Is that what it's all about?
So I just come and get all the tea. You know, I do so much, so I never know what really is going on. Like Facebook posts, I don't have time to sit on Facebook because I do have a life. You know, DeAndre do other things, so do the money, 5,016. So I'm going to tell my truth as well. Yes, I did say my truth. I know that sounds.
But it's also like that Black America do not have me right now.
So I'm going to agree and disagree, and then there are some things I'm going to say. And if you dislike what I say, then hey, call Willie Watkins.
That means you're human.
First topic of discussion. Are we gonna go?
Female.
Well, you know what? I can't go to female presentation. I have to do this because I'm a male entertainer. I have to go straight to male sportswear because it was the first category that we saw for the guys.
What about the plus female? You gonna say something about the plus?
Well,
Okay,
You know,
I can make this very quickly.
What?
And we want to talk about the plus females. I had a lot of girls in the past that I really, really liked, and some of them that I really love. Namely Tajee Iman. I love her.
we love her.
She's a sweetheart, and I just love her genuine spirit. But on Friday night, she was not at her best, and there may be reasons behind her not being at her best, and I'll touch on that a little later. But unfortunately, the best woman won. I really do think that
Hold
the best
on,
woman
no, I'm not
won.
going to let you say that. My goddaughter was independent. I'm not going to say the best woman.
Yeah, she was in the pants.
Yeah, she was there.
She was there.
She had my flaws.
We didn't say she. Tajee. We didn't say she wasn't there.
Okay, well, turn the camera back over here. When I said the best woman, I meant the best one in the pageant, the best competitor. So I wasn't talking about the best person. Because like I said, I love Tajee, but as far as on stage, Miss Sandra had mopped them.
Clearly.
And that's the truth. She mopped them. She came through there like she had been preparing for Black America for 10 years. Straight out. Everything. I mean, she was just like the clear winner to me. And not that Sandra can't be beat, because she can. But on that night, she was to be Miss Black
Well,
America.
I was actually, well, I can't say that. I want to say I was rooting for the underdog, but I can't say that because I was really pushing for Tajee because she is a personal close friend, and I know her works. I know her for her works. However, when it came to the aspect of the competition, I sat and I watched and I became a new friend of Miss Opulent because she's a friend of mine on Facebook, but I'd never seen her, and to actually see her in person doing her thing, I like it when a plus size girl isn't afraid of her size and she uses what she has to her advantage, and she doesn't use it as a pressure or disadvantage.
Now, who is this?
The Opulent. I think it was I can't remember her first name.
She did Tina Turner for talent.
Oh yeah, I like her too.
She don't want to have to dance.
Yeah.
Very energetic.
Yeah.
Very breast pushed from here to the high heaven.
Yeah.
They were.
And she was very
She was
shapely.
very entertaining.
Fat Cat, I was impressed with Fat Cat changing from last year because I saw her grow. Because last year she was very much a newcomer to me. But this year I saw that she really put some effort into it. And I think that if she continues on, she'll eventually be Miss Black America Plus. Savannah Santiago, she has elevated every year. Her friends actually, and I hope they look at this, they sat by me and they were upset that she didn't win. this is the best year she's had. And I just want to say this. Your best year does not mean it's your best year for you to win. It just means it was a better year for you than it was the year before or other years. So that doesn't mean that your best for you was the best to win the country. I think I've done Deasia, very probably Asia. She's the prime example of what Andrea and I both said the day after the pageant. She just shows you that even using things that you've had before and tweaking them can sometimes work.
Yep.
So you don't have to always go out and get a new package, and we'll talk about that later when we get into the boys.
And I wanna touch on about Deasia. When Damani and I were discussing Deasia, we were saying if she lets this go to her head, it's gonna ruin her. But if she stays humble, this is gonna make her career. And this morning I got on Facebook, and her first post since the pageant, said that she was very humbled by the love and respect that she was shown over the weekend. So that really, really, really had warmed my heart to see that she said, she's taking that approach to it, because this could be she's going to be a real threat if she continues to go on that path that she's on right now. Y'all gonna know who Deasia is all over this country if she stays on that path. Now, Deasia, you're a little iffy. You have your issues, son. That talent you do of yours, yeah, that's true to you. So I'm just hoping you stay. Yeah, she is a little crazy, but she is a former Miss Renaissance newcomer, and I've watched her grow, and I'm really, 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 really proud of her. I hope she just stays on the right track, and I hope that she's one day Miss Black America Plus or whatever plus she want to be.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Can somebody else hold this camera? Because these bitches over here eating, and I'm sitting on this goddamn
Oh, you got your other hand.
I can't do like this and look at
It
y'all.
don't take but one hand for a chip and
Oh, well, you can hold the camera because that's gone.
I get the camera.
So we gonna just spam you eat? But you ain't gonna
No,
come.
you ain't got
Oh, we ain't got much longer. We need to get this moving, honey.
Yeah, but the food gonna come.
Not just that, but
The battery.
the battery leaving.
What a charge.
At the house, this was in the car just by
asked you.
mistake.
No,
It wasn't
cut that off. We're going to have to come to the house.
No, because he told me he probably do this video tonight.
Yeah. Let's just move on into Black America.
Okay, males.
I'm gonna say I discussed this with Sasha for the Black America Black Behind the Scenes TV. That I have to applaud my male competitors for upping the ante and showing people that you don't have to run to the bar anymore. You don't have to go outside to talk to your girlfriend and smoke a cigarette when the boys come on. Now it's gonna be the boys on. Let me get my ass back in here. And I like that because it being a American tank that pushes the envelope, it kind of makes me mad when people miss things that I do because of other guys that are slacking. So I'm gonna take kudos to the guys for pushing that envelope, and if they continue on that path, they'll realize that we are still male drag queens. Male drag queens. Male drag kings. What would we call?
Well, it would.
We'll just call it male drag.
Well, I do drag.
We'll just call it male
I
drag.
mean, I
Might
agree
be
with the
they call
queen
it.
part too, though. I agree with the queen part too, though. Hey. But I actually got to watch the pageant because I'm normally in and out. But I actually got to watch the pageant and I enjoyed the meals. I think they were better than the females, especially with the talents. They brought productions. It was just very entertaining from Trey talent to Darion. I mean, it was just really, really entertaining. To where you didn't see who it was and then you say, oh, time to go get a drink or let's mingle in the lobby. You actually wanted to know what people were doing. And I really enjoyed the boys this year. For the girl, we still on the boys.
Now, since we're talking about pushing the envelope, is there a limit of pushing the envelope? Because, like I said, it is. Sometimes it's okay to push the envelope, but
you gotta remember, there's a limit to everything in life. Because you can push the envelope just walking down the street saying, I'm a jaywalker. So there are limits to everything in life. But rule of thumb is you never know what'll work if you don't try it.
And also with pushing the envelope, you have to know your competition and where you're going.
Yeah.
Well, as it relates to pushing the envelope, I honestly just think that it's about doing what works for you. When you're talking about doing pushing the envelope, you have to be that person to push the envelope.
Yeah.
If you are not the type of person that can sell, like for instance, if you think back to Sweetheart, the money was very high tech. If you think of some of the things that what Darion did and what Kai St. James Dickinson does, these guys are guys who feel comfortable presenting that type of high-tech sportswear and have the personality to present that on stage. Because you can't just walk out there in that type of suit and just walk across the stage looking with a rich look on your face like, oh, I'm rich. Because you don't look rich. You look runway ready. So you need to have that character. So if you're going to push the envelope, then make sure you have address your envelope to the correct destination. Because you can find out that your envelope will be returned mail. And if
Please return the sender. Address unknown.
Yeah, you don't want to have your envelope returned to sender.
Unpaid
And, the postage wasn't enough or invalid and stuff like that. So just make sure you have the right envelope.
All where you were going has moved.
Right. Yeah, all kind of stuff can happen with that envelope. So just be very careful with that envelope. Sometimes you might not need to push it. Sometimes you might need to just slide it.
Right.
All that pushing.
Sometimes we need to go on.
You got to be strong.
Let's go.
Be strong to push. You might not be no pusher. You might need to just slide.
When you push an envelope, it has moved.
Okay. Now, I'm going to go here, and I'll be the first to say that with Neo's presentation, Neo called me. I said, Daddy, I want to wear a hat. I told him no.
That was big.
But when I told him no, Facebook and Neo, when I told him no, Neo is just like I am like a piece. I don't like to tell everything I'm doing because I want the element of surprise to come to you as well. So when he called and said, Daddy, can I wear a hat? Do you think they're going to buy it? I said, well, I think that's going to become a little costume. And you're pushing it. He never said it was going to be a full look.
Now
What's
guess,
the hat?
pause.
What?
Now I want to take you back to Neo's question and answer. In his question and answer, and this shows sincerity, and this shows where people can be genuine, and people wonder why they get the score they get or why they won the pageant. This
And he
shows
said he did what he
that he
wanted
was
to do.
genuine because he said in his question and answer that in the previous years he did what people told him to do, and this year he did what he wanted to do. So that is a testimony right there, because the manager said he told him, his father told him not to wear the hat, and he wore the hat because he wanted to. So maybe you can learn from that too.
Well, we went through that with the hair for sportswear too.
Perhaps you can. Well, you know the hair for sportswear, see that work too.
Yeah, but I told him no to
But
that too.
at the same time, you're doing what people tell you to do, and what you want to do is still part of pushing the envelope. If you think you can sell that, then
But the thing that people don't know about Neo is that he's always been that creative. But once he won Universe had him feeling that he had to be more regal. So he stopped doing all his creative. Because when we met, he was doing the same things I do, you know, all the characters and everything.
Right.
But he stopped doing stuff like that. And he just kind of got stuck. I was fine. He just kind of got stuck in that clean boy mode of being that GQ person. So he wanted to actually show people that he was still just as creative, or he still had that in him. So that's what y'all got. What y'all got this weekend was the real Neo. Because he's very over the top red.
His presentation was nice.
it was sickening.
Him and Chanel should have been standing side by side.
Yeah, I said that when I saw her gown on her bridge. I said, oh. Because I actually have a yellow jacket I had made, but I wasn't going to wear it until after he wore his.
That's good because we wanted to see his.
Yeah. Yeah, because his was nice, Neo.
Yes, we wanted to see
Especially
Neo's.
from afar, that was sick.
You don't want your passion. We ain't want
That was my favorite.
shit.
Well, congratulations, NBA, for a good weekend. I enjoyed myself.
We got
Okay, so let's go to we're gonna go to the well. First of all, congratulations to Naomi and Neo,
Yes,
as well
Naomi.
as Sandra Lopez. And now we're gonna go to the girls, and then we're gonna discuss the pageant itself. I'm gonna have to do a separate video for this because I am gonna go in. So
No, you can do it right.
we're gonna talk about. Well, I'm trying to see if we got enough time. We're gonna talk about the girls. Let's begin with the girls.
I think I'm going to start off. Then I had two daughters competing.
Yeah, we won't have a laugh time.
Oh, okay, my bad. Somebody asked me how did I feel about my daughters in their competition this weekend, and when I told them that whenever any of my kids say they want to do something and they set forth to do it and actually execute it, whether win or lose, I think that there's a win-win situation because they actually did do the competition. So I'm proud of them for that. The minor flaws are things that we can work on. With Alexis is tyranny. But Sheena, I must say, mentioned to me back before she left, when she left the Fabulous 5+1.
Well done, Noah.
Oh dear.
Oh, the food has arrived. Sorry. But she mentioned then that she was thinking about doing the pageant. And I told her that I think that she should. And she kept saying
Watch
she
out,
was a little
this is
scared.
super hot right here.
But she actually came and she did what she needed to do, and I was proud of her. Chanel Nicole, excellent job. A good comeback from what happened with her with Black America the first year when she was there with her Reach.
Okay.
There's so many girls are trying to tell me right. Coco, very good job. Nautica, Miss Chaparral, very beautiful. A few minor flaws. I still think that she did an excellent job. I'm gonna move on to somebody else so I can cut into this chicken. So we're gonna go over here since we said something about Chaparral.
That's chicken?
There you go. Yeah, ain't that black?
Yeah, that look like. I'm not sure what that looks like.
It's crunchy.
Mac and cheese?
You have some.
Is that your mac and cheese?
No, but I'm paying.
She paying for it.
Oh, okay. Then, well, it's yours.
Told you they all want me here to pay for.
Okay, so the girls, your take, Mario. Oh, y'all sure look pretty with the fried
Watch
onions
out,
on
it's a
them.
little bit hot. Are we finished up with the spinach and artichoke dip, or you?
Yes, you can tell.
I ain't nothing left. You're pretty good.
Thank you. Excellent.
I was rooting for a lot of people.
Right.
Can I taste your chicken? Oh, I didn't
Chanel,
take it, y'all.
great job, of course. I'm gonna start with the Universe Girls. Chanel. Who else? And I don't think I'm starting with the Universe Girls.
Bro, you finished?
She was on the one?
But as far as the winners,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. You want to edit it out?
Yeah, I need to start.
you probably joking.
Started with Miss Chaparral. She's the newly crowned Miss Chaparral Nautica Dupree. I was very happy for her. She done a great job, of course. Chanel, she was, of course, I love her clothes. The royal wedding look was lovely to me. It was to the T. Very nice. Shayna, of course, I love your gown. I didn't get to see your sportswear.
Ooh.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was
Oh, I did see that with her, the thing in her hair,
Uh-huh.
the white and gold. I did like that.
It's on Facebook.
I did see that. I like that very much. I just think her talent was her downfall. Sheena, I think her talent was her downfall. And because that stage was so big, and I think it swallowed her.
Right.
And I don't think that it was able to go over, and it wasn't, because of the venue, I don't think it's that pageant feel. And I think we like that close thing when we doing pageants, because your friend can be in the back yelling, but you up on that stage and
Right.
you really can't get into it, or they can't, so I think that was a downfall, because if it was a smaller venue, the talent would have went over a lot better. But that was that. Who else?
I don't know.
Coco, yes, I seen Coco. I had just judged Coco at Ebony. Great job, Coco. You are the lady that you say you are. Congratulations.
Everything from out over here, is it coming back?
Oh, that's good.
Staying out here? Good, I like that. Excellent.
Oh,
But Amaya Man, I must say to Amaya Man, you did a
we
great
wear
job.
shoes, Amaya man. We wear shoes.
Oh, whatever.
You didn't have shoes on
You
for
didn't have,
evening gown.
but I think it was a great camouflage, Amaya. I don't
No,
think
it wasn't.
Now,
We
from
blocked it.
honestly speaking, Amaya, had the judges been sitting in the back somewhere, or you not been on the elevated stage, nobody would have clocked the fact
Or
that
if
you
we
didn't
was
have on
blind.
shoes. No, we saw that because the stage was above
She
her.
came out like this and she turned and she said,
No, it was
"Who
almost.
said it like that?"
No, it was almost as
But
if
she
the dress was too tight. That's what I was.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She couldn't walk in it.
But even when she playing at home, tipping, you still tip like this. She tipping, and then when she stopped, she level down.
She probably just wasn't sure what to do. I would not have been sure what to do either if I was out on stage in the category without
She
shoes.
didn't have on any shoes.
However,
Why?
I think you
That's
should. I don't know.
It's nonetheless.
That's
But
part
I
of the
think that.
category, shoes.
Well, no, this was my thing because Neandra and I sat together at the desk. I would have just taken my sportswear shoes
Anything.
and just put them on. Even if
Sportswear,
even if they didn't match.
tennis shoes,
No, because she did sportswear that night too.
somebody else's shoes,
I wouldn't have cared.
golf shoes. I'd had on something.
Right.
I would have
I still applaud you for even coming out there and trying. because you could have dropped that.
I would have been
So why
in
she
the
have on
male
any
We don't
We don't
know,
Amaya, man.
Terry. We don't know why she had on
Amaya,
no
if you're looking at this,
shoes.
Please let Terry know why you could have.
Yeah, Amaya, please contact Terry Cantone and let him know why you didn't have any shoes on,
That's
so
Terry
that
with-
whatever it is, he can make sure that this never happens again, because he is very concerned.
Yeah, maybe he can make an entry into the cabaret initiative like he did.
Oh. Okay, so here's my take on the girls. Here. Absolutely. I knew Naomi when Naomi was wearing a joke.
She's still Warren.
No. When she was wearing a joke in drag. When we thought she was funny to see her get in drag. When she used to kill herself every year trying to become Miss Dumar.
That's where I met her at.
And she has always had the same drive. She's always had the same drive, the same larger-than-life style and drag, and always wanted to be over the top and big and stuff. But she never really executed it the way she did. She does now. And if you've never seen her before, the last time she did drag was in June of last year when she competed for Miss Duval. She got first runner-up to Yasmin Campbell Star. That was her first time on stage in maybe 6 or 7 years. So for her to come through this pageant like she did this weekend, for me, it was just like, wow. All I kept saying to myself is, that's boring. And it's kind of hard to believe that it's boring. And if you don't know, she's a makeup artist in the daytime for CNN. And his name is Warren, warrenbeautiful.com. But I am very proud of Naomi. I had my favorites, of course, my MBU
talent was
sister.
really, really nice.
Her talent, yes, that's her talent
Naomi's talent
from
was really nice.
that was her talent from Duval. But she stepped it up a little bit. She
And
made it a little bit more
projection
real, a little more hit homish. And I love the message. I love all that. But I was rooting for my sister. Chanel Nicole, of course, is my Black Universe sister. I was in her talent, and I just love Chanel. I love everything about her. I always loved her. She's
And
just such a woman to me.
How fitting was that for them to play Anita Baker for her evening gown when
That's
she
what
got
I
out
said.
and did Anita Baker?
And Chanel, I know it was killing you to not actually just do the number. I know
she was doing it.
I know she went to follow.
I was watching her because she was performing.
Well, Sheena performed in gown too. Remember, Sheena was doing her Tamia song that she used to do a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
She was performing in gown too.
Please
Which, by the way,
stay away.
Sheena, your gown was beautiful. The silhouette was not to be discussed, especially
Please
when
stay
you
away from
stroke.
my
And you didn't even look fat no more, Tina.
But you are. And I know
Yeah,
you
but
heard me
you are.
calling you Wayne when you was on.
I didn't hear you.
She heard me. I said, hey, "Come on, Wayne."
What about Sheena question?
Sheena's question and answer. I felt that the first half of it was not warranted. I didn't think that she.
You don't think she had to give her disclaimer?
No, I didn't think that she owed anybody an explanation
Well-
as far as Black Universe. Now, I did feel she needed to answer the question asked of her about why she was at Black America. But given a disclaimer to Universe, although I don't see anything wrong with it, I don't think that she had to do that. However, she was very heartfelt in her answer, and it was no question that she had one question answered. She gave a genuine answer. However, at that point, I don't think it really had mattered because, in my opinion, Naomi was so strong that in order for her to lose the pageant, y'all needed her to fall off the stage and not be able to get back up. And I kept saying it last night because she was so strong and consistent in her other categories. And then when it came to question and answer, everybody seemed so disappointed. But the fact of the matter is, she did answer the questions, both parts of them. She just didn't elaborate. But they didn't say and elaborate. They just asked her a question.
And
she
when
answered
you
it
win
and
it by
walked
that
off.
much,
It really won't matter.
you could have just came out and waved.
She could have said, honey, I don't give a damn about this question. Did y'all see the rest of the stuff I brought out here? This is what she could have said. But congratulations to Naomi and congratulations to Sheena. I hope to see her do what she wants to do with Black America.
Well,
Wherever she goes.
I honestly feel in our society of being who we are or dealing with certain people, that there was a need for her to pay homage because you have to understand her it's all Black Universe is her first love. And you never want to hurt your first love because that's your passion. That's the thing that you're always passionate about in life, in real relationships. So I think she wanted to let Universe know that you'll always be her first love. But even with your first love, sometimes you have to move on.
Well, here. I'm going back all around. And I agree with that. Like I said, I don't think it was anything wrong with it. I just don't think that she had to do it. And the reason I say that is not because I think it's something wrong with her saying what she said, but sometimes people take it the wrong way.
Right.
And I go back to Tanisha Kaplan at Black Universe.
I was about to say that.
What she said about Black America, the shoe was on the other foot.
Right.
She said that in question and answer at Black Universe, she said Black America was a perk. And I saw the reaction on, the Black American family's face. Some of them took that offensively, but you can't take that offensively because you can't tell somebody what their dream is,
Right.
and you cannot rank this stuff for them. So, it doesn't matter what they think
And
about
most
each
of them
other
are,
and who they think they are. All y'all the same type of business. You all need contestants. You all need patrons, or else you have nothing.
And not only that, all the pageants are brothers and sister pageants. And if you go to one pageant, 9 times out of 10, whoever is a former university, a former Black American.
Right.
So you see the same people, so it's the same thing. I mean, not necessarily the same thing.
Because I won them all except universe.
You know, they have. the
I
same
want them all except Black America.
And I'm on the board of all of them except Black America.
Let's discuss, while we're talking about it, now we're going to the part that I was going to do by myself, but since they're here, and my disclaimer to this part is, this is my opinion. I've been known to be very opinionated. I say what I want to say, and at this point in my career, I really don't care, because people say what they want to say about me, so... Anyway, there were some things that happened administratively with Black America this weekend that I totally do not agree with. I know for a fact that a few contestants ran into situations where they were treated
Like numbers?
in a manner basically like numbers, like they didn't matter. And the situation that was happening is that at Black America this year, if you had a former or someone on staff that was already going to be in the pageant, in your talent, you still had to pay for them if they were in your talent. For instance, if the money's a former Mr. Black America, and if I was a contestant and I had him helping me, I had to pay for him to be my helper. And then if my helper was in my talent, I had to pay for him to be in my talent. And he's also a former who was already there. Now, from a perspective of business, if Black America was my pageant, and that's the rule that I set, then you have two options. You can either do the pageant and respect the rule I set, or you can just not do the pageant. From a contestant's perspective, I felt that was the most uncontestant friendly thing, if that even makes sense. But that, we always say contestant friendly. That was the most uncontestant friendly thing I've ever seen or heard of in my entire career or involvement in pageantry.
Did they let them know that up front?
Now that I don't know, but to me, hold on. To me, everybody said they let them know up front, but if they let them know up front, then why did all these discrepancies happen? How did these people not know this? Because one of the contestants was Chanel Nicole. And I said, and the other situations that happened with one of the boys and one of the plus contestants, I can't speak on that because I wasn't there, so I just heard that. But with Chanel, I was one of the people in question about her talent. Because I'm on the board of Renaissance and my ticket was already taken care of. And then when we came off the stage, she was asked to take care of the ticket for myself and Raquel Lord, who's also from Miss Black America, and she was distraught and confused because she didn't understand that concept. And then another dancer who was a dancer in the opening for Black America was asked to be paid for immediately, or there were going to be repercussions. So she was in a frenzy. Then I was told other contestants were put in a frenzy, and one of them, it affected their performance in the pageant. I found that out afterwards, but I saw it on stage beforehand. So I feel like that was a really, really, I think that it's a really touchy situation, and I think a lot of people are going to be taken aback by it, especially some of the people who are finding out about it. They're like, wow, I can't believe that. It makes the system seem them seem very corporate America, and not just corporate America, but greedy corporate America, that is just out for money. Now, like I said, please keep in mind that I did say this. I don't care if Gerald, Benny, whoever, anybody from Black America, anybody may get upset or whatever. I'm speaking my opinion. Because if I was a contestant, I would handle it the way I handle any pageant. When I have a problem with the pageant, that is I always say this, D West knows I say this, that's them people pageant. That's what I say. I know it don't make sense, but that's what I say. This is them people pageant. If they say this is how it goes, then I have two choices. I'm either going to follow the rules, or I'm going to follow the same route that I followed in the building, right back out. So if those are the rules, and if you choose to compete in the pageant, then you have to follow those rules. However, I do feel that it's very inundated towards the contestants, and it's just not a good look. But good luck and best wishes with that, Black America, if you choose to charge your contestants for your formers. But I'm not going to be able to ride in that boat. Yeah, I ain't going on that one. So I would like to ask my colleagues how they feel about that. Sharon? Let's start with Terry. Oh, keep in mind, they may not be willing to discuss this because it's very touchy. but I don't care.
And Tara on payroll.
And Tara on payroll, yeah. So.
Tara get paid to DJ. She can't say that she gonna lose her gig.
No, I mean, I don't agree with it, but again, if that's the rule, that's the rule. I mean,
I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I owe Benny for an ad.
Go.
Oh,
7 minutes.
no, it won't. Oh, so back to piggyback off DeAndre, we was talking about at the pageant about the professionalism, and we always say, because the entire night on the screen I seen excellence. And at the end of the night, I threw out the pageant. This is just my personal opinion, and I'm.
Wait, hold on. Well, where you going, Jamani?
I have to use the restroom.
Are you becoming uncomfortable?
I had collard greens.
Are you becoming uncomfortable because of what we're talking about?
No, go ahead.
What I just said, didn't you see the screen that had excellence?
I was on stage.
Well, the truth will run them away.
So it had excellent, but it bothers me as a pageant owner, club promoter, club manager, to treat your guests the way that they was treated. Now, it didn't necessarily affect me, but I see how some people was treated as coming into the pageant, contestants that were in the back, as to people coming in and not having seats. Especially when people go out their way to accommodate or make sure that you're okay when you come to their venue. So I just think it was a slap in the face when certain people don't have seats, or if it's your staff is running around being rude to the people that are there. That is a reflection on you as well as your pageant. Now, it's hard enough to try to get people to come do competitions, but when you leave a bad taste in people's mouth when they leave your competition, it's not a good thing.
Right. I agree. I also think that it's horrible when you have a hired, you have a venue or a staff that you've hired. Just backing up from what Mario just said, that you've hired them to work the venue, and then they're being rude. Like, there were times where clearly it was sold out. I mean, the venue only holds so many people, and all the seats were gone, but there were people standing up, and then you had their staff coming in and telling, well, we need all y'all to move out of this. Well, where we gonna go? It ain't like we can go to the second level, because wasn't no second level. Ain't no Raptors to go stand in. It wasn't nowhere to go but behind the seats, so everybody cramming in trying to see the pageant. So I guess basically they want us to go in the lobby and look at it on the TV screen or something. But that was just rude to come tell people, well, y'all need to find somewhere to sit. And some of the patrons got unruly. They were like, well, bitch, I just paid $50 and ain't nowhere for me to sit, so what you want me to do? And so I thought that was very, very rude, and I definitely believe that it was rude to not have seats available for people, because as we said earlier, these systems, everybody may think this system is a creme de la creme, but the reality is we're all on the same level. Every system is on the same level. They all need pageant patrons, they all need contestants, or else they don't have a pageant. That's just the bottom line. And also, I know personally some of the formers. They are my family members, and they were treated in very unruly ways, and it was some things said to them that were very, very disappointing and probably hurtful to some of them, and I don't think that they were appreciated. And for those who may think that male entertainers are not good enough to be on MC or be on the mic or anything, I have to beg to differ, because some of the best MCs in this business are males. Not to toot my own horn, but most of my bookings are not entertainment, they are for MCs. My brother Damani is a very good MC. One of the best in the business is Joe Jackson when he's not carrying on. But when he's doing what he's supposed to be doing on the mic, he is one of the best voices to hear come across. He's going to be very eloquent, professional, and things will flow. So I absolutely positively disagree with that, thinking that the female's the only one that can MC. We have some good female MCs, but most of them should wear blonde wigs when they're on the microphone, because that's how they sound.
No, they should wear blonde wigs. Blood don't look good on everybody.
Oh, well, that's true too. But
and I just believe when you hire people, or when you put people in certain positions, let them do their job. I just think you should let them do their job, and you trust them to do their job. That's why you hired them, to do their job. Not to be running around wanting to be important, or people to see you and then you say you okay, and then you oh child. No, that is not how that's supposed to go. I will call some names, but this is the first video, and I'm sure we're going to get some feedback on this.
Oh, we'll get lots of
feedback. Just know, however you comment is how I'm going to reply. That's all I'm going to say.
And in closing,
Let me see what else is in my notes
On the
before we
video.
close out. Hold on. How much time do we have left in this segment?
I don't know.
About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes?
I told you.
Money. Come on, believe it.
Oh, it was also brought to my attention that some contestants had to pay twice. Well, not it wasn't brought to my attention. I know this because Chanel. I'll go back to the Chanel situation. When we were dealing with her dancing situation, one of the dances that she put on the stage that she was asked to pay for, she told them that was her makeup artist, and then she was told she had to pay for him again.
You're
She had to
lying.
pay for him. No, I'm not lying. She paid for him as a helper, and then he was in her talent, so she had to pay for him again because he was in her talent. That is just completely ugly. That's just ugly. I think it's very ugly. Money, what do you think?
He already texted.
Tell Cameron, I think that's ugly.
I cannot believe Cameron let all that go on. And then Cameron, I wasn't even in your video. I don't understand why I wasn't in your video, Negro. I the one got you where you was. Remember me going to the I might be telling on you some of your dates and stuff, so I don't want to
I'm
say all
telling
that.
you that
Congratulations on
Yeah, that you used me.
congratulations, Cameron and Portia.
Congratulations.
You guys were both phenomenal. Portia, you were beautiful. Oh my gosh, you were so beautiful. Cameron, I thought it was very great that your family was there to support you, and you also did a great job. And I thought it was very, very phenomenal that you did your vote or die campaign. That is something that's very, very important. I really like that. Thank you so much.
And I'm getting ready to compete for a pageant coming up.
And so as you can tell, the video is coming to a close because
So
it's coming
get
live.
ready because I will be calling like people do me for sponsorship.
I got 10 on it.
That's fine. I'll take 5.
Speaking of 10, weren't the drinks $10?
Oh my God.
Yes, they was $10 and it was hot.
And they had the AC off so you can get thirsty. Is that what?
And the chicken wings was $8 and something.
$8 a change?
$8 if you got 5 and 30 if you got 10.
Were they whole wings for $8?
Well, I don't know. I was too busy handing out Hershey bars. Yes, I have a contest coming up.
But you couldn't hand them out.
Oh, I thought you said you couldn't hand out your Hershey bar because you ain't put no ad in this
I
booth.
said the promos. I didn't say the bars.
Oh, you can hand out the candy, but not the picture.
venue didn't want me to hand out the
Oh,
bars.
you said you couldn't hand out your Hershey bars because you didn't buy an ad.
No,
Well, I
I
bought an
said-
ad and my ad didn't get read.
They didn't read your
They
ad?
didn't read my ad, but I haven't paid for it either, so.
Oh, well, that's why they didn't read your ad. See, we tell the truth here. We tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This has been our first installment of the Meet and Eat. I'm not sure exactly how many of these we're going to publicize, but this had to be done. It had to be said. The people deserve to know the
Y'all
truth.
know what we do on Mondays, and this is what we do.
We sit
on
around and
Mondays.
lie and keep up mess. We just sit around, lie, and keep up mess.
And we do this too. We have to pay these bills. So this costs us money to do this. So a lot of times people are asking, can they come and stuff, but we're not going to be downgrading our restaurants and going to the Chick-fil-A's and stuff for people to be able to
I
join
hope
us.
I'm inviting guests eventually once this picks up.
I hope my credit card goes through.